Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning here with another CSR2 video, and I don't think I got my point across properly on the video I made earlier today. Alright, the people I were calling scumbags are the ones who are intentionally waiting to the very last day just so they can beat up on the new players and the slower cars. Alright, they've got 7-second cars and 8-second cars, and they're seriously laughing and joking because they're running 7 seconds against these cars that are doing like 12-second quarter miles and 15-second quarter miles, and they're having a lot of fun at somebody else's expense and making so other people cannot win their prizes. And that's not right, guys. I'm not saying just because you've got a late start you're a scumbag. It's the people who are intentionally doing this just because they think it's fun to beat up or make so other lower end players can't get anywhere in these showdowns. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are actually doing this. I've talked to a couple people who are actually doing this. That is not right. Alright? And some people just, what I was trying to say is some people don't even understand that they've got a late start, and in a way that hurts a lot of other players. So some people are unintentionally doing this. Then there's also the people who got a late start because they just didn't have time to play the first couple days or something. That's 100% fine. Alright, that's 100% fine. If you're not intentionally doing it to be a jerk, I wasn't trying to call you guys scumbags or anything. A lot of people didn't understand what I'm saying, but if you notice what I'm doing right now is I got my 1300 trophies. Alright, I got my part I needed. I got that stage 6 part. Now I'm intentionally losing races on the last day of every showdown. This is what I do to help other people get ahead. Alright, I'm going to run 2 or 3 tanks of gas tonight where I just lose, so other people can climb up. That's what I do on every single showdown, almost every showdown. There's been a couple where I wanted to see how far I could get, but usually after I get the prize that I'm looking for, this is what I do every single time. Alright, so I wasn't calling people scumbags just because they were getting a late start in the showdown. It's the guys who just intentionally want to beat up the smaller players because they think that's fun. That's who I'm calling scumbags. That's not cool. You guys shouldn't do that. That's not right to do to somebody else. It may just be a game, but that is not cool. See, I slowed down to let that guy win. But yeah, I do this every single showdown because it's nice to do this for people. And there's a lot of people who actually do this. Alright, I'm going to try and get to at least 100 races and grab that prize. Just for getting the 100 races. But yeah, I got my stage 6 part for my Supra. I don't know if it was a duplicate or not. If it is, that sucks, but I just don't like people who are intentionally trying to make others lose or make others do bad intentionally. I guess you guys got to understand where I'm coming from on that. I don't know, it was early in the morning. I watched the video again and I realized I probably didn't, my words didn't come out as I had intended them to. So a lot of you guys think I was like saying bad about you because you didn't start on the first day or something. Maybe that wasn't my intention. And my advice is always the same thing. I try and help people with slower cars get ideas of how to do better on the showdown. I always tell everybody, race a little bit every day. Once you get on a losing streak, stop or come back later and try again. And do that every day. And eventually by the last couple of days, the really fast cars, most of them will have moved up, and you won't be matched against a lot of those really fast cars anymore. And the last 2 or 3 days of the showdown should be a lot easier for you. I never tell anybody to take their 7-second car and wait till the last day just so you can blow everybody away. I mean, that's not cool. That's not cool to do at all. But yeah, I think I just didn't get my point across properly. My words didn't come out right this morning. So any of you guys who are upset about what I said, I don't think I explained what I was saying correctly. I watched that video again a few minutes ago and I was like, man, now I can kind of see why some people are complaining about what I said. It kind of sounds like I was just complaining that I was losing. I don't care. I don't care what, I don't care if I win or lose these things, but I care whether or not people do what's right and what's fair, because you know, people should just do the right thing in general. And intentionally beating up smaller players, you know, and getting an enjoyment out of that, that's not doing the right thing. I mean, sure, you know, you're going to beat players on every single race that you win, but you guys get the point. Most people aren't waiting to the last day just so they can do that. That's where I'm having a problem with the people doing things like that. It's not cool. It's not cool. So don't be one of those racers who is intentionally trying to hold people back or keep people down or beat up the little guy. Nobody likes that. Except for you. And unfortunately, I'm hearing that there's actually a lot of people that are out there doing that this Prestige Cup. And I've actually spoken to a couple people that are doing that. Because, I don't know, they think it's fun. They think it's funny. They enjoy it. It's not cool, guys. It's not cool. Don't intentionally beat up the smaller players. I mean, of course, if you know the first couple of days of the showdown, of course you're going to beat up the slower cars, but there's a difference between that and waiting to the last day to do it on purpose. I'm sure you guys get my drift here. But yeah, I'm just going to run out the rest of this gas tank and, you know, help people win. Now, when I had the RX-7 showdown, I didn't actually do this. Because I wanted to see how far I could get. But I'll tell you what, on that RX-7 Easter Bunny, I think by the second day I had 1,600 or maybe 1,800 trophies. That's one of the reasons I complain about it. I mean, the faster cars can move up on the ranks so quickly it's not even funny. But when there's a lot of the really fast cars getting a late start, that kind of changes things. That makes it hard for everybody. So if you can, please try and get a, you know, if you can, please try and start out early in this thing if possible, if you're going to run one of the faster cars. So hopefully, oh man, hopefully some of these people are appreciating the wins. I don't know, man. The whole reason I made this channel is to help people out, help people do good in this game, and that's the idea. That's the idea. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and finish off a couple more races here until I'm out of gas. And hopefully this video got my point across, because I don't think I got my point across on the last one. Alright. So now I'm down to 1,064 trophies. I guess I'll do these last two things of gas, and I wish I could actually lose to help more people get ahead, but unfortunately that can't happen. Because once I lose so many keys, I'm out of keys, you know. And at that point the only thing I can do is win. Alright. Look how fast that guy went. Look at that. How fast did that guy go? He did an 8.0. I did an 11.5. Like, that car should be climbed up the ranks a lot further than it is. He definitely got a late start. I kind of wonder if some people lose intentionally to get down to this point and then start trying to win again to get RP or something. Alright. That person got a few extra trophies. I gotta do one more race. Oh, that was race 100. So, alright, I'm good for now. I got race 100. I'll come back and lose a couple more tanks of gas later tonight. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later.